All right, everybody, welcome back to Lime City Winter Wonderland. We got another hot Metal Gear Solid 3 very easy race. I'm joined here with Apache Smash, also commentating. It's gonna be between ohmacs and WolfPlisken. So those are your guys. Without further ado, I'm gonna count us down from three, and then you guys can get into the game.
Okay.
All right. So good luck to both of you guys, and we're gonna start the race in three, two, one, go. All right. So this is the start. Metal Gear Solid 3, very easy. Both of these runners haven't been playing for that. I know Omax is an OG runner, but he took a long break from this game, and I haven't seen Wolf Plisken really run this game, so I'm curious to
Super
see.
new. I think started kind of streaming runs of this category like in the last week or so. Omax was one of the runners I remember on the board when I started, and I remember thinking I'm gonna beat that guy's time. Because I like looked at everyone on the board and thought I'm gonna go through every single runner on this board. I'm gonna beat all these times. So I always remember their names. And so when he came back, I was like, oh, Max, welcome back.
Yep.
so so yeah, he did like a few runs back in the day before the category was really developed, and then came back for Master Collection, which is absolutely awesome. Love to see it.
Yep, it's gonna be exciting. I mean, all these races have been really fun to watch. It's gonna be sick. I know that these two haven't run in a while. I mean, I'm actually haven't run in a while, and Wolf Plisken is relatively new, so we're just gonna see it.
Yeah, both runners are going El Clasico, going to the IGT. So I'm gonna put the timer up on screen and correct the audio marker so it's on the right side. I will. I love trying to find it in the list. We didn't do a gamba. Do you want to set up a bet? Oh,
Already on it.
someone
Already
set
on
it
it,
up.
bro. Already
All right.
on it.
All right, I'm gonna do the stream.
For
Runners
sure.
are
Okay.
muted. Runners don't talk during races. Like this is probably the fifth or sixth race we've had just during this event, and runners need to concentrate fully on taking the win. And we'll get a. I'll stick a timer up on the screen. People like timers. If there's no timer, people get confused
Yeah.
and maybe a little scared.
Yeah, we're going to the IGT here because of certain circumstances when it comes to these runners. There was basically like no amount of time to start setting it up and everything, so we're gonna be old school here and go to the in-game timer.
Just
It's gonna be
like
sick
the
to see.
runs grandma used to make back in
Yep,
the day.
the
They
classic.
taste so good. Not much to say about the virtuous mission. You can take an alert here in this in the room with the bridge, and it will clear off when you get this radio call. And now we learned from an earlier run that it's important not to take an alert in this next room because it will prevent you from meeting Sokolov. I was going to say meeting Granin. That's not till later.
Hmm.
So we just want to get here nice and clean. You can shoot this guard. You can not shoot this guard if you move nice and fast. Omax electing to
Oh,
equip the easy gun. That's going to ensure that he doesn't get seen.
yeah. It's like a safety strat for here. So something funny. If you guys saw there, Max kind of went like a 180. Oh no, the
I warned you.
alert!
I warned you. I warned you about the alert.
Oh my god! And Wolf Plisken doesn't know about just using the fake death pill. You cannot recover this fast in a
Yeah,
in a, in a timely manner.
this is gonna come out pretty great. Sticking by the door, it's gonna be rough, but I mean, you've got two options here, right? One is fake death pill, reset the room. The other is take out every guard in the room, and the timer will go immediately.
Mhm.
But when you're in a race situation, now this is Wolf Plisken's first time ever being in a race. You're gonna have nerves. You're gonna think, "Oh my god, I made a
Yeah,
mistake." We've all made mistakes in races. It happens.
exactly.
Knowing your
It's it, it's
backups,
a
that's
it's
the
a
key to
it's one of
victory.
those things where it's like you've like never seen it happen to you before, and you're like, oh no, you start panicking and everything. And I mean, I can't really blame Wolf Plisken. He's probably never been in this situation before.
I will say, waiting out the clock. I mean, if there's any category to do it in, VE, it's a little less rough. The timer does go faster than the other difficulties. Omax taking a lead, but as we've seen, Leads do not matter. Nothing matters until it's
Nothing
over.
matters until it's over. Exactly. So, because like most people think like the run is like relatively like over once it's like, oh, you finished the Fury faster, or you did the section with the Shagahide faster. But I mean, the run's not over till the run's over. We saw that
Exactly.
in every single run, every single race so far. It wasn't over till it was actually over.
And Dudney with the raid. Thank you for the raid, mate. That was a Super Mario 64 runner from earlier. Legend. Appreciate you.
Yep, sick runner, sick dude. Now we're on to the quote unquote actual part of the game, the Operation Snake Eater. We're gonna see full use of the easy gun, very broken weapon. The definition of makes the game easy, like it implies in its name.
Yeah, this is the only category it's allowed in. You can get it in any difficulty, but it is considered a special item because you're given it in VE from the start. Of course, you are allowed to use it, and it's a signature of this category.
Yeah, it's like this is by far the fastest category in the whole out of all the game out of all the categories that exist in this game. So it's really cool to see like, okay, well, what's the limit we can push here? You know, what's the fastest possible time Metal Gear Solid 3 can be finished in a single segment. So it's really sick to see.
It's the never-ending question: how fast can we complete Metal Gear Solid 3?
Yeah. Can you beat Metal Gear Solid 3 while only having a cigar on the whole time, you know?
No, if it crashes at the Sorrow.
Oh man. Can you beat Metal Gear Solid 3 without eating food? That's a question asked by YouTube.
So we're going to see big changes at the Ocelot, and I'm wondering what strategy... Sorry, the Ocelot unit, and I'm wondering what strategies we're going to go with. Taking an alert here is fine, by the way. I used to do this back in the day. I used to purposely take an alert and carry it all the way to the Ocelot unit, and it would clear off just as you get there.
Yeah, something cool about both these runners though, they're opting to use the 3D camera, the better camera, you know, for the whole entire run. What's looking like so far.
This is unacceptable. Static camera all the way. So
All right,
something
I'm
that's
really
different
curious.
in MGS3 from MGS2 is alerts will instantly come on when you get seen, but they don't stick if you take out the guard fast enough. So ohmacs rolling out the window, taking out the first guard. He's going to get grenaded by the roof guard. That grenade is like static. It always happens. So let the guards go all around the barrels, take them all out. We've got one remaining on the ground. He noticed that there was 2 enemies remaining, so he thought there must be one on the ground somewhere. And now how's he going to take out this roof guard? You can throw a stun grenade up to it. That was definitely a strat back in the day. You can also shoot the wall to make him run towards you. Or you can go up and kick his ass.
Yeah, that's what's ohmacs gonna do. That's what I would do as well because it's just better. Like you're gonna eat some. Oh no, it's going the
No,
wrong
don't
way.
go there.
End the mission. No, just go over there. You're done.
Out the window. You're fine. You're done.
There
It's all good.
you go. All right, now we have WolfPlisken's turn. Let's see. I think it's gonna be classic strat. The field roll. That's a classic. Well,
We did see a strat earlier where you'd break the window first, which is a good use of strat. WolfPlisken moving out the way of the grenade, gets the barrel to hit the guards, gonna go up to the roof to get the remaining. Let's see how many we've got left. It's just one.
only one. Yep, much faster from WolfPlisken over ohmacs's Ocelot unit. Oh no! Good.
Go back.
The same mistake. They're making the same mistake. The
No,
load zone's
WolfPlisken,
literally
go back.
the load zone's literally where you just ended that fight. The section basically.
Yeah, so there's basically a line from the building, horizontal line, and that's everything beyond that is the load zone.
Yeah. And Dooney asked, "What is the record for this category?" It's like a we use load move time, so it's a low 103. The IGT for that run was like a 114. Wait, how did
ohmacs died? How did he die?
Wait, did he die to the alligator? Did I just miss that?
Yeah, I'm gonna need an instant replay on that. The alligator
wait,
said,
whoa.
We actually, are they crocodiles or are they alligators?
They're crocodiles, I'm pretty sure. I call them dials. You know, I would say gators is there. No, we just call them dials, dude. I feel stupid. I feel like they are alligators actually, but calling them dials is much more fun. Okay,
I think that
now this race is literally neck and neck, by the way, because of that death and the slower ocelot unit.
a rare death to the dial for ohmacs. I
I
can't. I'm gonna need to see a clip of that. I can't wait
yeah,
to watch that one
I
back.
I have no idea what happened.
I wonder if it like just got him while he was swimming, like you know, like where it does the instant death, where it grabs you.
Yes, that happened when I was learning this run, like the beginning, like a few years ago.
Oh, we've got
Oh,
to watch out for the claymores here. Both
oh,
runners taking a
there you
crazy
go.
line. There's claymores on the ground.
Oh my god, Omax.
This is a brutal line.
Yeah, really close. He's going for the roll, gonna get shocked. WolfPlisken taking a very wide area section, not up enough to not go through the fence. Oh no, yeah, that little crawl space is a little weird. You can't. It's very precise actually. This game has really precise fence mechanics.
Yeah, I don't think WolfPlisken knows about the gap in the fence. Went up to the tree. It's a little bit slower to do that, but maybe not if you get electrocuted.
Yeah, but like they're basically just like in sync right now, kind of. It's like, um, because the way that Omax took the really short gap, while as Plisken took the tree much slower, but you can clearly see from the two sections. But Plisken pulling ahead after that beginning start. Like I said, none of this, nothing matters until you know the run's over. Anything can happen. It's gonna be really cool to see.
Yeah, next boss fight is Ocelot, and I'm curious to see how both runners are going to handle it.
Yeah, Ocelot is a fight where you can easily just lose like tens of seconds if you mess up any section, and he runs away. He's
Yeah,
not a really nice guy.
the objective is to really keep him in the center of the screen. Oh, misses the menu.
Oh, going for a first-person shot too. Very tricky.
Sensing some nerves from WolfPlisken.
Oh, and Ocelot still standing there. Omax trying his best to get the shot. Did not get a headshot, I think. It doesn't matter though.
With Ocelot, definitely better. If you lose track of him from the center, it's better to track him using third person because Ocelot's one of the bosses that you can actually lock onto. So you just kind of let the auto aim track him.
Yep.
One more hit for Ohmacs and he's out.
Yeah.
A couple
Ocelot
for
being a little
WolfPlisken.
trolly though. Oh yeah, the auto aim can be a little tricky if you're not snapped onto him. He's one more hit. There you go. And they end the fight at the exact same time. Oh
You
my
couldn't
God.
write it. You could not
I
write
know.
it.
Every race has been stupidly close. It's really cool to see. I'm very happy we strategically looked at every single race to see what the the most like evenly matched runs would look like, so that we could get like some really nice runs here.
It was perhaps the greatest decision we made in the entire event to have these evenly matched exhibition matches. I've loved watching them. I want to do more. Like I want more of these exhibition MGS3 races.
Yep. Once MGS3 nut percent though. Just kidding.
You don't think I haven't thought about it since I
You
watched
were
that Twin
thinking
Snakes?
the whole
I haven't
time?
thought about nothing else.
I have never punched a guard in the nuts in MGS3. Actually, no, I probably did a few times, but it's such a niche
Hikari
thing to do.
Hikari does a nut punch for the prison escape strat.
Really? That's pretty funny,
Yeah,
actually.
the guard right before the sewers. He's got like a strat that he does in runs.
That's pretty hype, actually. I like that.
Holds him up with a revolver with no bullets in it, and then punches him in the nuts.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
All right, so this is gonna be another fight. Like there's two boss fights back to back, and this is the pain. You can, like I said, I mean, I must say this every single time. You can lose a lot of time here, but the time loss really comes from either you messing up a grenade throw, if you're throwing it underhand. Oh, almost going for a smoke grenade. Interesting. Okay. That's more of a Euro and like later decision, later runs thing you normally do.
WolfPlisken with the tactical reloads. You need to overhand that grenade. I'm not sure that will work. WolfPlisken did say before the race as well. He said, "I do tend to flash myself." He wasn't kidding.
Yep.
As promised.
Oh,
Don't want to
and
use all those stuns. You
unfortunately,
need those later.
You do need all those stun. There are stun grenades later, but I don't know if WolfPlisken knows about the ones in the docks.
The key to taking the Pain's shield off using a grenade is to be in third person and wait for Snake to lift his hand up, which it means he's doing an overarm throw, and that will always land on the platform.
Did you see that?
No, I missed it.
Oh, Max did a dive, but it landed like he landed like he like dolphin dived onto the rock that he's on. It looked really funny.
Oh, did you do an appel dive, like glitchy dive?
Yeah, there's a pretty glitchy dive. Omax needs to just needs to get out of this first person, unless you're aiming at a correct decision. I mean, correct way. Both, I mean, Omax in phase 1 still, and WolfPlisken in phase 2. Let's see, so close to ending. Oh my god.
WolfPlisken's tactical reloads are really good considering how long he's been running the game as well. That's a skill that runners have trouble with even after playing for months. WolfPlisken is out of the pain.
Yeah, it was much better than what is happening to Omax right now. Omax is still going for the first person grenades. If you throw them first person, you throw way too far.
You know who's a master of first person grenade throws? Snake SOCOM. Yeah, that was legendary. Like so unnecessary, but worked every time.
Yeah, and you can see this with this fight. You can easily finish this fight just by doing not quick reloads. So if you're not comfortable doing quick reloads and you hit your hands or whatever, don't worry about it. You're able to just like do fights like that without doing a quick reload. So
still super close race.
Yeah, not that much of a time difference still. I mean, obviously WolfPlisken does have a lead. However, very swingy race like it's been so far.
Give me a moment. I'm going to swap their audios actually.
Yep. So this is like the one cool thing about very easy about like I was saying earlier. We care about getting the fastest possible run with the tools we have because everyone has low HP. You have a lot of HP. We're going to be using our HP as a resource here. Basically, we're not even going to care about our health here because, like, basically, there's realistically only one boss that's going to kill you this whole entire run. That's the Fury. So we kind of don't care about our health, and we're going to use it as a resource to go faster. Getting up, more of it. Get aired, not worth.
Health is more of a suggestion in very easy, and even if you have like no health, when you get to the fear, because it does the injury to you, it gives you a bunch of health back anyway.
Yep, exactly. And being at full stamina, since you're always an easy gun, you're always going to heal HP, constantly.
WolfPlisken knows to shoot the barrels there, so damaging the end will mean that he has some stamina damage later in the fight. I'm curious if he's going to go for like a fast end kill, like a 1 screen end kill, 2 screen end kill, or what he's going to do in general. But that dealing that damage says something to me.
Yeah, it's uncharted territory. We don't know what these runners have in store for us, and that's exciting to see. I'm curious to see what the way they overcome these challenges. So it looks like Omax is doing the same thing as well. Yep.
Unfortunate for WolfPlisken, he kind of hesitated in order to try and find a way to get past the shield guards, and then went for it and got knocked anyway. And it's just like, yeah, I felt that in my bones. Like,
yeah, those shield guys are very annoying.
All he was thinking is, I don't want to get knocked over here. That's definitely slower, but then it just sometimes it happens.
I'm curious, are we gonna see boxless again?
Yeah, no box from WolfPlisken. Is ohmacs gonna pick up a box?
Wait, did WolfPlisken pick up the box? I wasn't looking at that.
No.
Oh, okay. No,
I don't think so.
Okay.
It just happened, but I don't remember.
I was watching the docs from ohmacs' screen.
We'll know when we get to those mountains.
Yeah, mountains is definitely the biggest part of the what the box is used for early on. It's that
the Fury.
And then the Fury. Yeah, exactly. Those two sections combined are like what you want the box for. But this section right here, the lab, realistically, you don't really you should not worry during this section, but there could be some scary moments if you miss a shot, like we said last time. If you miss a shot anywhere in this section, it's gonna cause a caution, and then people are gonna be in different areas that you didn't expect, and then if you get caught, there's an alert, boom, you got to fake death pill. There's no way to save it. I mean, you can wait, but like I said, with Rasvet, it's like also really slow just to wait it out.
Yeah, if you get an alert, you can't meet Granin, so this is one of the places in the run where it really matters to not get an alert. I wonder if they're going to pick up the handkerchief. I mean, it doesn't matter because we're not doing loadless RTA for time. We're going to
Oh,
the
yeah, true.
IGT screen, therefore, handkerchief, timeless.
Oh,
But it's
this
not as
this.
cool.
Oh, plus I just got the thing that I was talking about. Oh,
Yeah.
and got an alert in the lab. That's so unfortunate.
Yeah, so I think honestly, like your best strat is to go to the next room and then fake death pill.
Exactly. That's the best thing to do here in this situation. I wonder if.
But it might clear off. He took both guards
Yeah,
there.
it might.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, you're right. It could be. Just remember the guards are in different areas, so. Oh no, I saw an alert. Yeah, yeah, definitely.
No, it refreshes because the backup team comes from behind you. So
yeah, no, this is gonna be a lot of.
this
time
is
lost
rough. Like
from,
you're so much better at take fake death pill and getting rid of the alert than trying to run the timer down. Otherwise, you can trank literally everyone in the building.
Okay. And grabbing the handkerchief. Oh no, that's I mean, that is the correct play if you're playing on PC. Just in this situation, it's not. It's a little bit slower.
Yeah, just roll into them, knock them all down, knock them all out. Roll is an instant knockout on VE. I think that's the last one. I'll find out with you, but yeah, he's fine. He's fine.
It's funny if you look at Omax's screen. Omax is using the box
and bump cautioned the scientist.
Bump cautioned the scientist. I love that. That's something I've never seen before. And these guys are basically neck and neck again. Like it's like I said, very swingy.
I'm convinced there is a universal force that keeps these runners at the same point in the run, and maybe governing all the races that we've had so far, because that seems to have been like the story so far with these races.
Exactly. Yeah. I kind of like Omax using just getting the box early. I mean, equipping early. It's pretty interesting to see.
Why not? The box is great.
Yeah, I know exactly. It's hype. I like to see it.
I was kind of excited that Snake Socom didn't get it because then I can be like, "Hey, have you heard of the good word of the box?"
There's only one box week. Basically the box is quote unquote optional, but one box is not. Box B is not optional if you want to not lose a few minutes.
I haven't seen a runner go without box B yet, but we'll see.
Yeah, maybe it could be a thing. You can easily forget it sometimes, and you can't go back down.
All right, next fight is the fear. The key with the fear is to get him onto the ground and stun him, and then all damage is converted to stamina damage. The way we get him onto the ground is usually with the fake death pill. So once you fake death pill, the fear will. I just thought of a time save. Sorry. You want to stun him on the ground after he takes a step towards you. So you're gonna revive and throw the stun grenade immediately on the floor. While he's stunned, you're gonna either use the knife or the M1911. Oh, a little bit too early from WolfPlisken. He's gonna run.
Oh no!
Just reset the room. You can't get him.
He has to reset here. Okay, looks like so yeah. Omax goes for a safer shot where he just wait. Oh, he bumped into the fear. That's
fine. That's exactly what Solid Socom did earlier as well. Like,
yeah,
he bumped him and it just still worked. I don't know.
Yeah, though this you cannot be doing this. It's way too slow. And then the fear's gonna get some help, get some food too, and get his stamina back. Oh no, this is not ideal here. Getting a lot of these shots though. These shots are kind of hard to get, honestly. So it's pretty impressive.
Yeah, the way he's tracking the fear, like when he goes in those trees, I don't even know where he goes. Like I can't even remember the last time I fought the fear like this.
Dude, this is actually about to happen. I've never seen the fear finish like this in my life.
Yeah, it's always going to be faster to fake death pill and just reattempt the strat. But if you're thinking that you're going to mess it up again,
that was wild. Wait, what? That was crazy.
I've not seen the fear beaten like that in years. Well,
I
forgot what it was like. I'm being brought back to a happier time, I guess.
That's insane! Wow, and that was so well
tracked.
So well done.
Yeah, like
right?
tracked.
That's insane. That aim was so good. Like I'm in shock. Wow, like that was so sick to watch. I was so happy we witnessed that.
Certainly slower, but I enjoyed every second of it.
Oh yeah, but like it's about sending a message. I got the auto aim.
Yeah, I don't need the third person lock. I am the lock.
Exactly. Oh no, it looks like Snake Plissken did. I mean, Wolf Plissken did grab the box, which is good.
I'm glad both runners have the box. The box allows you to run up slopes faster. When Snake walks up an incline, he will kind of stutter his steps, move slower, but the box just gets rid of that. So we use the box to climb mountains.
Yep. All right, this is actually a ridiculously hard boss fight. Like the end on very easy is super punishing. You, it's a rough time if you mess up this fight, and there's no backup besides you know reset and hopefully you get it again.
Yeah, when doing a first room one cycle end fight in VE, it's very difficult. It means we're going to kill him straight from this position in the first room. I don't
Wait,
think he can do it. I'm not. Is he doing like the newest
he's doing
new
the new
end
he's
strat?
doing the new strats.
This like high
What?
level stuff.
This is like wait.
He only
If
threw
he gets
two.
this, yeah, you only throw two on this strat. He did
Oh
it.
my god, he nailed
He
it.
did it. He did it. What? Ohmacs? Oh my god, that's crazy. First try, no problems. Let's see what WolfPlisken does here.
That is a brand new end fight that I'm pretty sure you can only learn by looking in a Discord channel at a video of Major Zero doing it. I don't think there's like a video of it online anywhere yet.
Yeah,
That's like
it's managed in my my records or stuff like that. That's about it. It's just other than that, it's like most runners they go for the older strat.
I
Wait,
don't get it's like
wait a
chasing the
minute.
end down, but not looking at which way he runs first. Like how do they know where he is? Unless they go into the room and like fake death pill so he runs towards you.
Yeah, he'll always run towards you if you fake that pill in this next room. But yeah, you have to be in the same areas. And it looks like WolfPlisken might be going for what Snake Sokup is doing, like where he always comes to the same exact area
But
both times.
when you knock him down, when he
Yeah,
gets back up, he runs either right
50-50,
or
right?
left.
Yeah, exactly, the 50-50.
So how do you know where he is? Because you didn't look which way he went, but he knows where he is.
Who knows?
I do
There
not
he is. There he
recommend
is. There he
tracking
is.
the end, but after that fear fight, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. See his aim? That's a really hard shot. Oh no. The fear is, like I said, the end is extremely fast too. Oh my god. So
I'm just still absolutely stunned at ohmacs doing the brand new like
he didn't even
a
get
few
shot, I'm
weeks
pretty
old
sure.
strat.
That was crazy. Alright, one more set of shots will end this fight, but we gotta see what the end actually goes.
Yeah, he can run to a set of positions, so you can run along them and check. You can also put the Konami code in on the map, and it will tell you his position. But in a speedrun, if you miss the one cycle end, probably better to reset or fake death pill so he runs towards you. Still needs like one hit on the end. Can he get this running shot?
Oh,
Needs to
so
equip
close.
the easy gun.
Let's hope.
You can't auto aim the end. You can do a third person shot on him, but it won't lock onto him. Like certain bosses.
Oh my
Yes, nails it.
god!
Absolutely
Barely
nails
got
it.
it. This is
WolfPlisken is
wild.
the tracking master.
Okay, WolfPlisken's aim is like ridiculous. I'm extremely impressed. The aiming in this game can be a little tricky to get used to, and especially just watching the laser on the easy gun can be a little weird.
Since ohmacs has pulled ahead, I'm gonna listen to the ladder on WolfPlisken's, and then I'm gonna change the
All right,
audios.
for sure. Not much happening in mountains, anyways.
I hope you enjoyed this song. This is one of my favorite songs. It's called Snake Eater.
What a thrill with darkness and silence through the night. What a thrill
made it to the top of the ladder. We're going to catch up with Ohmacs, who is currently making their way to the final room of Mountains. Mountains 3. We're going to meet Eva at the top, and then make our way back down to everyone's favorite boss fight, the Fury. The Fury
Omax
is
had a wild Mountains 2 experience that me and Apache were just kind of talking about a little bit. Crazy stuff happened there. Were some of the Fury, Apache?
the both runners. Both runners picked up the Mosin, right? We're pretty sure we saw both of them get it. The Mosin's the best way
Yes.
to fight the Fury. In fact, maybe not. Lethal might be better, but that's getting off topic. It takes 6 shots with the Mosin gun to kill the Fury, and every 3 hits you knock him down. So you need him to play ball. You need to catch him early, knock him down, hope that he stands and charges, and then hit him with another 3 shots. The Fury's like the highest risk of dying in this run, would you say?
Oh, 100%. This is the only, I would argue this is the only real boss that you're going to die to in the whole entire, this category.
We have seen runners earlier perish to the Fury's tricks with his backwards flamethrower attack, which is a Master Collection exclusive.
I've never seen that before. It's ridiculous what he can do sometimes. Like, he actually just did a backwards flamethrower shot. And I'm like, what?
Yeah, that was
he's
it.
like aiming like the opposite way, and I guess the force of his fire just blew back. All right, here we go. Let's see Ohmacs's Fury fight. All right. Oh,
he doubted himself on that shot. Like he was dead center, and then he doubted himself. This is what you don't want to happen. As soon as the Fury like blasts off to the other side of the arena, you kind of resign to a casual fight where you'll have to chase him around.
Yep.
Ohmacs isn't holding hope for a charge. Oh my
He's
god, he's got the charge.
Oh, he shot too early though. Got the knockdown.
Unlucky. As soon as the Fury does his flamethrower attack, he's completely invincible. So if you're late, you can't actually hit him.
Yeah, we just call Mr. Iframes. Alright, he's taunting a little bit, shooting. Oh,
Lucky.
there's a lot of fire on the ground, by the way. I don't know if you guys noticed. It's very, very obnoxious. Because anytime Snake hits the fire, he's gotta like work recoil and stuff. It's looking pretty dicey. The Fury. Oh, he flew away again. Oh my lord. Yeah, this arena's pretty damn big. There's like basically different alleyways that you gotta deal with. Ohmacs starting to get pretty low-ish. Gotta be a little careful of his HP. A few more hits would actually kill him. He needs 2 more shots, I think.
Yes, too.
Yeah, it's gonna be kind of hard though, because the Fury is just blasting so fast. There you go, it's 1, and that's it 2. So
He's out, lost some time, definitely some time. WolfPlisken can catch up here.
yeah, a cleaner fight would definitely swing this a lot more into WolfPlisken's favor. We're just gonna see here though, because this boss fight is extremely tricky. Like, it is a boss fight. You gotta practice a lot. There's a lot of stuff you just won't even understand just like from someone teaching you. It's more like you gotta just practice it and see where it goes.
Even Major Zero's guide is like, here's the most common situations. A bunch of stuff can happen in this fight. Figure it out for yourselves.
Yeah, he's literally just like,
Go practice.
There's stuff that a guy just can't teach you. Like, this
Yeah.
guy's an asshole, you know? Like, we
And
just
he- and
can't.
And he's 100% right. Like you can't cover all the different situations that the Fury can do.
Okay, so wait a minute. So WolfPlisken's doing a really safe strat. Going to the opposite side of the arena and just sniping the Fury from a mile away. Does not want to get shot, it seems. Maybe went the wrong way. I don't know. It's a little tricky to see.
He's snuck up on the Fury.
Yeah, he's gonna fall off, which is fine as long as the Fury lands in a correct spot here.
Ohmacs correctly noticed that he hadn't got the correct caution where Rykov runs back and fake death pills. Good use of the fake death pill. Love to see it.
Yeah. Cut your losses. It's very important. And looks like this Fear fight could be better actually. If he gets WolfPlisken gets these last 3 shots, this is basically then. Oh, the shaking is coming from the The low stamina. Oh no. Yeah. If your stamina's below half, you're gonna start shaking. Unless you're wearing the animals camo, and the aiming can be a little weird when you're going for snipes here.
Yeah, the reason the stamina's drop so much is because in the run you get a leech attached to you, and most runners don't cure it because you can just hold the easy gun as much as possible, and it will keep your stamina high. The stamina replenishes faster than the leech will drain it while holding the easy gun. No,
Yep.
ohmacs, you can take him on a caution. It's fine as long as the backup team doesn't come.
Oh man. Okay.
If he's quick enough, but if he's not, just take them all out. You may as well at this point.
This is wild. He's easy guns off too. Okay, he's just gonna opt
Put it
to
on
shoot.
last second.
That was crazy. Alright, he should be okay.
WolfPlisken out of the Fury and on his way
Yeah,
to the room.
WolfPlisken had a much better Fury and they add Fury in general. So that's gonna be time save for WolfPlisken. And getting pretty close.
Taking a wide angle on these guards here. As long as he keeps the easy gun equipped, he's fine.
Yep. Oh my god!
Just ohmacs. Oh my god, so close.
Max was so close to just getting caught there, yeah. And ohmacs they get a lot of continues in this room though, so we're gonna see if WolfPlisken get first try.
That'll do. That will do.
Yeah. Yep. That's gonna be a massive time save as well. Whoa. Helix, thank you so much for the raid. Fat raid. This has been a really exciting run so far. To all the raiders in here.
Yeah,
This
Helix,
race is extremely close.
thank you for the raid, Helix. We're just watching a race of Metal Gear Solid 3 between two runners, and it's a charity marathon. We've been running for 41 hours so far, and we're going till the end of tomorrow, I guess. We're raising money for Child's Play.
Yep.
WolfPlisken has made a massive dent in
Yes.
that time loss.
I'm gonna say
huge dent.
like a minute straight up. And this is basically just we're just gonna chill and just wait for this torture sequence to end.
Gonna take a moment to just think about everything that we've seen so far. Like, what a wild ride it's been.
It really has been. Like that's basically been every single race we watched though, you know? It's been insane to watch, like all these races and everything. All these runners.
Oh, Helix.
Like, so swingy.
Helix commentating Bomb Rush Cyberpunk later. Looking forward to that run.
Oh yeah, that game is sick. Like
That was an easy one to accept into the event.
yeah, I watched it and I was like, this game's raw. Gotta have it in.
Yeah, this part is it's an unskippable cutscene. You're being tortured by Volgin. For a speedrunner, it's really just a time to sit and think about everything that's led you up to that moment. What you could have done better, what could have gone worse. And I know both runners will be feeling it. I've been sat in that position, looking at that black screen, thinking about Metal Gear Solid 3 so many times in my life.
Beautiful body you have, like a newborn baby.
But yeah, I don't know where we got this rubber band in from, where like whenever one runner pulls ahead, the other runner will slowly creep up on them like this. I don't think I've ever seen it happen to races this many times in a row.
Or Sokolov. Or maybe it's the legacy. Answer me.
And I simply don't know how to call it. I don't know who's going to take this.
Who let you in here?
Shout out ohmacs, who genuinely had one of the cleanest end fights out of everyone who's raced in MGS3 so far. That stunned me with that. Right, we're making a phone call to 144.75. That's going to unlock the cell. We will get an alert, but it doesn't matter. We're just going to carry that all the way to the sewers. And we don't mind being shot because our health being lowered doesn't matter. We want to die during the sorrow anyway. So any damage we take doesn't matter. You see ohmacs even equipping the cigar. Not only does it look cool, but it slowly drains your health as well. Just that little bit less to take off when you use the handkerchief when we get there. Is it a time save? Is it a time loss to equip the cigar? We're not sure. It's going to be close though.
I see him now.
As you approach this cone,
Yes.
you're going to want to roll. Always roll. Oh my god, that was so weird. How did he still get hit?
I cannot believe that. Yeah.
It looks
So
like he rolled in the right place.
I know. Yeah. So ohmacs did not grab the handkerchief. So technically on this category it would matter, but since we're going to IGT for these two racers, ohmacs will actually come out a little bit ahead because it's gonna look like WolfPlisken's gonna save a lot of time. But since we're going to IGT, none of the time in the Sorrow actually counts towards the in-game timer. So it's gonna be a little bit weird to see though. So we're gonna be going to the score screen anyways to see who's gonna truly win this race. It's gonna be really exciting to see. And just classic prison escape stuff. Breaking Snake's legs because it's faster. Fun fact
Again,
is actually. So what are you saying?
Again, debatable. Like, is it? Probably slightly, but I'm
Oh,
I'm
for
not
the- for
I'm
the
not
cigar?
convinced whether it. No, I'm not convinced whether it's like faster to drop fully down or grab
Or
and then drop.
Grab both. No one's ever really like tested the times on that. We just assume it's faster, but who knows?
No one timed it, to my knowledge. It'd be close either way.
Yeah. So when you were talking about the
I take it back.
strat about
I take it back. Appel tested it. Grabbing is faster. My bad,
Grabbing is
Major.
faster.
I was unfamiliar with your game.
All right. So what's it called? You know, Patrick, when you're talking about that roll, right? Who came up with that strat? I'm actually really curious.
Oh, roll into
The dog.
the roll gamble in case you get hit by the dog or not.
Yeah.
It was actually myself.
Oh, really? Are you sure about that?
Legendary roll invented by me. But yeah, we're gonna see ohmacs drown himself in the sorrow. If you don't have the handkerchief, it's probably the next best thing. You have so much health in V, you need to get rid of it so you can get out of the sorrow fight super quickly. But WolfPlisken's going to show us an extra special strat, which looks very cool. It's one of my favorite of just VE strats in general. Major Zero, the first one to do it. Always has a handkerchief on him. Whenever I say Major Zero, by the way, I mean the guy in the chat, not the guy in the game.
No, the guy in the game specifically does it. You know.
He would have a handkerchief. He is an English gentleman, so.
Yeah. Oh, nice one for a pretty late log roll, but it still worked. Thankfully, you don't want to see anyone ever fall off that because you just straight up lose like 20 seconds because you try to be greedy. And you
All
don't
we're
want to get
doing
hit by a
here-
shotgun here. Oh no, you got shot by a shotgun.
I was literally just about to say it as well as it happened. But yeah, the Ocelot unit has one shotgun guard, and he knocks you down if he hits you, so you lose like 5 seconds. So, WolfPlisken showing that you have all of your items and weapons here, but if you equip the handkerchief and just wave it around a little bit, it will knock Snake out, and that's the fastest way to lose all of your health during the sorrow. I love that strat, mate. I love that strat.
I love watching the caliper just go all the way straight down. It's great. It drains so fast, and it's unlike any other thing in the game.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's no situation elsewhere in the game where your health will drain like that at that speed, because death planes don't do anything to the health bar. You just like die, right?
Yeah, you just see the screen, you hear the music. But here it's like you literally see the health bar go from 100 to 0. It's really funny.
Yeah, it's so funny that both runners did like a form of log roll, and I don't do it.
Yeah.
I don't dare do it. These runners are fearless. If you
Yeah,
mess
very
up,
true.
if you mess up rolling off that log, you lose about 25 seconds because you
You
have to swim all
lit
the way around.
straight up just 20 seconds of time loss because you know you try to save those 2 seconds. And the game's like, nope, you messed up. It's a pretty tricky roll too, so it's not something a lot of runners do if they want to play safe.
I remember when Billy was telling me that log roll saves 7 seconds, and I was just like, "Shut up, dude! Just stop." I'm-
I don't know. It seems like 7 seconds to me.
I just want to give a quick shout out to Atamagacha who donated $50. No comment, but thank you so much.
Let's go. That means we're at 400. We're almost at the goal.
Over 400.
Less than 100 away from our $500 goal towards Child's Play charity. It's an amazing charity for a very good cause.
But yeah, both runners should utilize box B in order to enter the hangar quicker. Ohmacs gonna run into that guard and roll, knocking him out instantly. You want to get that guard out of the way. Obviously, if you get an alert in this room, it's sad times. Oh, is he behind that? Is he gone from behind that tank without the easy gun? Because he might get seen here. I won't know until he unpauses.
Oh no.
He needs to in menu the easy gun.
Definitely easy gun. Oh my god, okay, he's good. That was scary. If you're gonna learn this room, by the way, it's horrendous. Might be the worst learn in the game, actually. That means you're going on an adventure.
We're seeing Ohmacs slam Volgin down, hit him in the head with the SVD, puts you straight into phase 2, and now you want to take a hit from Volgin. Even shooting early doesn't even matter. Oh, he was about to put his iframes up.
I know, yeah, he's about to pull at that shield. And there we go. So that's Volgin done. No, we got bite chase. Not much gonna happen here.
Ohmacs grabbed the RPG earlier, and it saves a menu there, but he still does a menu there to get some stuff out of his inventory. It's like, my brother, you already got the time save. You don't need to give it back. You can keep that.
I like it because he just wants to clear up his inventory because his inventory is gross.
Yeah. It really stresses me out when my inventory is not clean, and I feel that. I really do feel that.
Alright, so on WolfPlisken screen, we're still going through the hangar. Honestly, not that far behind. About, I'm gonna estimate about
A minute.
40, maybe, yeah, 40 seconds to a minute behind. Easily, you know, like, we've seen runs like this where someone's ahead and then all of a sudden, anything just shifts.
You don't hear me saying it's over. You don't
No
hear me
one's-
saying it's over,
yeah,
not at all.
Exactly. I don't even think it's even close to over yet. Alright, we're gonna see WolfPlisken go for Volgin here. Let's get this fight. Alright, so CQC slam on the ground. Volgin phase 1 is the easiest fight in the whole. Oh,
No
doesn't
SVD
have
in inventory.
Oh,
Going
for
non-lethal.
You can
The-
do. Wait.
Non-lethal is going to mean that he drops the Cold War, but it's New Game Plus. He might already have it, but if he doesn't have the Cold War,
That's the last. Even more time loss.
yeah, go behind
Grab
him.
him and
Shoot
move
him
him.
with the mouse in. Shoot him with the mouse in.
Yeah,
can
you
shoot him
shoot
now.
him right now. Yeah, exactly. What? What?
Whoa, I've never seen that.
What? What?
Why did the bullets go through him?
Yeah, why did that work?
I'm so confused.
I've never seen that. I have seen things in this race I've never seen before in my life. This is wild. He was a phantom, I guess.
We're seeing the solid SOCOM where you dodge it and then knock him down again.
That's
This is
gonna be-
crazy.
Oh,
Only
that's
one
not it.
more. I missed the quick reload. I feel that Master Collection quick reloads are rough. WolfPlisken though, he may not have speedrun this game for a long time, but he's clearly played it for years because you see like the instant dodge
I
of the
love
Volgin
it,
attack.
yeah.
Like I'm so bad at stuff like that.
I love it because it's like it just shows like they come up with like a lot of these strats and backups. I mean, not backups, but like strats themselves, and they're able to have like a really creative mind when it comes to this game. A lot of people just follow the speedrun routes and just have that stuff there. But yeah, out of Volgin. This is a basically auto score section, but Ohmacs actually can lose a little bit of time because he's not actually ending the section right here. He needs to kill these guards. Gonna go for the easy gun here. A little bit slower because you want to RPG these guards in general.
Yeah, if you kill these guards before you get to this point, she just doesn't stop.
But now it's basically not square. That's the only true section. There's only 2 sections in this whole entire beginning part of Escaping Glazingrad, which is the first part of this room and the second part of this room. Everything else is just an auto-scroller. Man.
Oh, Max just saying, yeah, it's time for these guards to get stun grenaded.
Yeah, you actually don't need to do anything with these guards, but you know, sometimes we just like to just have fun. You know, that's we like to just we like to just take out these guards because they're trying to kill us. You know, it can be a little bit fun to just do it. I wonder if this will be a PB for either player, actually. I believe WolfPlisken said their PB was a 120, and then ohmacs said their PB was a 122 IGT.
Could be, but I'm so shocked by ohmacs doing that end fight like that.
You're still thinking
It's
about
mind
that?
blown, yeah.
It's like
I can't do the end that well, man.
Bro.
I haven't learned that strat yet.
You're just like, look, you got a first try. It was clean as hell. Like you just did it.
I just, I hope these guys stick with the run, and I'm excited to see where they go with it. Honestly, I've enjoyed the hell out of this race. I like your style, guys, and I'm just excited to see more.
Everyone's styles when it comes to these races is really cool. You get to see it firsthand, just how everyone runs the game differently. No two runners will run the game the exact same way.
WolfPlisken, he's opting for the pistol.
Yeah, it makes cool sound.
If anyone should be rocking the pistol, it's got to be like super aim WolfPlisken, right? Like,
Yeah, WolfPlisken's aim
nope.
is ridiculous. Like, if they ever learn how to run Euro, there'll be a crack shot in the floating platform guard room.
Yeah, there's a bunch of places where like you have to be able to aim well. And these skills, I don't know. I can't even name another runner who is like a good free aimer. Like, I don't think any of us are.
Yeah, I know. It's like because we're so used to just like not being in that position, you know.
You just don't have to for a lot of it, right? Like,
Yeah, but like it just goes to show how good WolfPlisken's like aim in general is. It's ridiculous.
it's just a mark of someone who loves MGS3.
Yes. All right, so this is sniping. We're about to see how ohmacs tackles the Shagohod. We've seen the Shagohod kind of destroy people's runs. People on being uncomfortable or not knowing how to shoot the loot spot in some sections after missing the loot. So we'll see here. Watch ohmacs get a perfect loop. You know, that'd be crazy.
Doing the old Hikari method as well, where you just shoot the tread and get a perfect loop without a setup. Like that's honestly what I was expecting at this point.
Right? You like, yeah.
You
That's
do-
right
you-
at this point.
I'll tell you the lore when we get into the other part of Backchase, but it's a cool story.
Yeah, I'm down here. So he's not getting any of these tread into weak spot shots. There we go. We're seeing some freeze on the Shagohod. You don't want the Shagohod to move ever. Always want to keep it in place. Make sure Eva keeps it. Okay, this look bad actually. You just get shot though. One more shot will end the fight. Oh, it's a glancing shot. So close. Needs to be a little bit more to the right. So close. Oh my! One shot away. It's gonna be phase one.
I'm gonna tell ohmacs a piece of advice Major Zero gave me. It's one of the first pieces of advices I ever got in this game. Major Zero came into my stream and said you need to hold R1 while you quick reload.
Yes, exactly. Yep.
It's not optional. But yeah, it started. Yeah, he missed the RPG. I don't think he noticed, but the RPG didn't connect with the tread.
He needs one headshot to end this fight. Should be okay here.
Yeah, I'll get it here, surely. His
Oh,
aim
it's
started
about-
shaking it just went under.
Oh my god, of course. This is
It literally
this is
ticked.
brutal.
It ticked under halfway,
There's no way.
right as he went to pull the trigger.
That's
This is the
wild.
rubber banding. Like, this is
Bro,
it.
There's no way this is happening right now.
There is a real, actual force in the universe that prevents one runner from getting too far ahead.
You just shoot the tread like immediately and just get this fight over with.
I know the feeling. I've been stuck in this fight before.
Oh my god. Oh
Showing
man,
the
oh my-
dodging skills. Like, again, like I don't even know how to dodge
Wait,
that.
what happened? Wait, what happened?
Eva
Oh,
just like
okay.
hit it and distracted him.
I didn't even know he would do that after all that time.
She does it more often on very easy.
Oh really? Sick. Wow.
Oh, WolfPlisken's aim shaking. This
Oh
is
yeah,
a few times we've seen
didn't
this.
Easy gun?
Guys, you all have a leech on you. You all have a leech on you. If you can't keep the easy gun equipped enough to keep stamina up, you're better off just curing it. It takes like a few seconds, especially on Master Collection. Just cure the leech. As soon as you get out the river after Ocelot unit. If you watch this run back,
Okay, hear me
Get rid of
out.
the
Though.
leech.
Hear me out. What if WolfPlisken were to get a perfect Shagohod with this leech on? Not even going for the loot.
it would blow me away.
It'd be crazy.
I actually think if you don't know about the loot, like maybe not this late, but shooting later into the fight is actually way better. You get his back more consistently. You never get that awkward turn where Eva drives at the same speed around him.
I just realized something too. WolfPlisken didn't even shoot the Shagohod in phase. Like
Oh,
the,
no
the
doubt.
runaway.
I didn't notice that either, but yeah, no damage dealt. You can actually get a full shot off him.
Yeah. Yeah, ohmacs solidly in the lead right now. Yeah, you need to do 2 more shots here. Each of these shots is 25% exactly on the Shagohod. Yep. And WolfPlisken trying really hard to get these shots. Some of these shots can be really tricky to get. One more shot should end the fight. A little hard though, because after a certain amount of time, you can't. I mean, the Shagohod trick it just has iframe. You can't shoot it.
Yeah, that first shot on Volgin 2, you just don't want to move the rocket whatsoever. The tread drives into your aim essentially, and you don't want to hit him kind of like on the side you're on, otherwise you'll have to go around him. But yeah, if you're in front of Volgin, even if you've damaged the tread, he can still block your shot.
And we'll see if this is better,
There we go,
better
it's fine.
Shagohod too.
Yeah, I think just take the hit and shooting the rocket at the tread is better than avoiding the attack. I know the instinct is to like avoid the attack, but I do think it's shoot him in the head, shoot him in the head.
I think I don't think WolfPlisken knows to you shoot him in the head from that angle. One more
As long
botch
as
in
he's
fight
not
though.
facing towards you, and obviously the tread hitting the tread makes his head move. But yeah, like this takes way too long getting. I don't even know what kind of gun that is. The machine guns, I guess.
One more hit.
Why is he going around? He's looking away from you. You're now in front of him. He might dodge this.
Oh nope,
No,
that's
no.
it.
He's gone. He's gone.
Yeah, that was sketchy from both runners. The Shagohod phase 2 is a section where it's like if you mess up a little bit, should be a little bit time loss, but as long as you shoot him in the tread and then are able to shoot him when he's not facing you, it should be a pretty clean section.
Yeah, during this section of the bike chase, there is nothing that can be done to save time. It's completely an auto scroller, so we're just waiting to get to the end of it. So I will tell you that back in the day, we didn't understand how the Shagohod looped. Specifically, me and Major, we couldn't work it out. Like we'd heard, and someone said you can. VPP said you can infinite the Shagohod. You can stay at the back of him the whole time and just shoot rockets. Here's how you do it. Here's a guide on how to do it. We were like, great. So we'll work out what the fastest Shagohod is. So we were doing like attempts with the loop, like doing the setup and looping the Shagohod, and we were like, right, we've got a really good one. Let's have a look at what Hikari does. And no lie, we looked at his record, and he didn't do any setup. He didn't do any kind of loop, and he had the faster Shagohod. And like to this day, I remember sitting there with Major after we timed it, and we're like, it's faster, and we don't know how. And to this day, I'll never know what he did. But he just completely free aimed the tread. Everything was weird, and he had the faster Shagohod.
Really?
Yeah, this is like PS3 record days.
Is it still there?
Yeah, this is like the 119 from back in the day.
Oh, really? That's wild.
Yeah, he's just, I don't know. Like I say, I don't know what he did. Nowadays, the loop and stuff, it's faster. But when we were first like trying to work out what he did, his Shagohod was unrepeatable. You could not like do the same as what he did. It was all like
it
free
just
aim.
worked.
Yeah, it just worked, and it was so fast.
That's so funny. I cannot believe you.
Shout out Hikari. Pretty good at Metal Gear Solid 3.
He's good at all MGS games, I'm pretty sure. He's played MGS 5 as well, right?
Yeah, he does, but good at Metal Gear.
Yeah, extremely good.
Ohmacs out the bike chase. He's gonna have to cure Eva. He may want to feed her some noodles.
Some more.
May want to feed himself some noodles. If he equips the easy gun, he'll be fine because his stamina will replenish now. It's on Ohmacs to make a mistake for WolfPlisken to catch up now.
You would need a lot here, and we've seen it. But right now the way Ohmacs is playing, I feel like Ohmacs is playing like pretty well for, just the run that they're normally. I mean, like from what I've heard, like Ohmacs hasn't played in a while, but right now Ohmacs is playing like really good.
They have both genuinely impressed me in sections. Definitely some bits that could be much faster, but I think like both of them with a small amount of practice and just, I guess, just being aware of like what the fastest strat is, would just get a huge PB in like, in like a couple of hours of
Exactly.
or even one attempt is just like, hey, try this, and then huge PBs for both of them.
Yeah, it's more that they just need someone to like tell them like, okay, this is what you're doing wrong, and then just have one go run through at it, and then you're basically gonna save like the next one. You're probably gonna save like 10 minutes. Like honestly, it's just stuff you just don't know like from unless like you've watched the guide or you've watched a run of it. Like using the fake death pill for Raspet, like stuff like that. Just like stuff like we just know like by instinct.
Yeah, and you can always learn something from someone. Like I watch everyone who plays this game. I like to see how they play, no matter what. Like time's not important.
I learned something from this one. I learned that you can shoot the fear and loop him like that. That was pretty cool.
Loop without him coming down for food. Yeah.
Yeah. And then
what about the iframes on Volgin? Like
that was wild. And
like
I learned Snake's so
is it if he damages
two strat.
Yeah, Snake. So we saw that twice. We saw that in this race as well.
That was insane.
Honestly, if you're worried about it at all, that might even be a shout in Euro. Like in Marathon, if you're in Marathon and on Foxhound, like, do you want to risk going for the iframes or do you want to throw him down again? Like, yeah, honestly,
It's
like,
so sick to think about. Like,
it does.
It's stuff I've never
really
tried
cool
before.
as well. Yeah,
yeah, you're like dodging to the right and then grabbing him. It's so cool. Like, I would never have thought to do that, honestly.
I'm about to bring a strat back to V that I feel like everyone's forgotten about.
What was your optimization, by the way?
Oh no, I need to go time it afterwards because then I'm gonna be like discovery me. It came to me like in a dream. Yeah, sorry. If you unequip the SVD when you equip the RPG, the game puts it in your inventory, like in the one space from unequipped, so you can go between the rocket and the RPG instantly. The RPG and the SVD instantly during Volgin. But I think it doesn't matter if you equip the RPG early. Because you wouldn't do that menu anyway. But never mind, we are at the boss for Ohmacs. I'm curious what strategy he will do. We've seen him use the absolute fastest, best boss fight, like gold standard, barely anyone's doing.
You're still in shock about it. I love it.
I couldn't. I would
Oh,
never
early
predict it.
counter. No.
See, everyone breaks out of it. I never do. I just let it throw me to the ground. Just like, damn, I've I've messed it up.
Yeah, this fight's very weird if you mess up any part of it. You're eating a lot of time loss here. Alright, so there we go.
Everyone, I don't know where this comes from, but everyone just runs right at the boss if they mess anything up, and I don't understand it.
Yep. You also cannot CQC the boss from the front as well.
Yeah, she will. She'll show you why. You can
You got
punch
the punches
Chicken
on. Yo, okay. He's cooking. I like it. He's trying to CQC here, and it's just not working. It's great. It's it just goes to show how strong the boss is, like from the front. You never want to mess with her in the front. That's the basic golden rule of this fight.
Yeah, like when it's like this, you want to let her run off. Honestly, you want to let her run off and then charge you, rather than trying to do this from the front, where it will kind of just.
Oh no! Wait. Let's gonna let Eva through the section. Oh no! Yeah, it's just like stuff like just the not knowing some certain things, just like is like what's gonna like accelerate people to get a lot better at this game. Is just not knowing certain things.
It's like if you just get told that, oh hey, you don't have to do that, and then you just never do it again, because why would you? But if you don't know, you don't know.
Is that Run quick.
I'm just trying their absolute hardest to CQC slam, but these punch kicks are working in his favor.
It's gonna be enough. It is gonna be enough to win this race.
And got the slam here. Needs one more hit, I think. It's like a reverse loop though. He's looping her to of the boss grabbing him. So then it's just like a going to be able to punch kick her. Shoot her one more time. That should be the end of the fight. Two more shots. That's it. That is GG for ohmacs, and we still have one more section here with WolfPlisken. We will be going to the score screen, I'm pretty sure, just to probably see things out.
Take this. Keep it safe.
But barring any anomalies, this should be a GG for ohmacs. We have Eva escort here for WolfPlisken. Going to be a section where you want to make sure you get Eva. She walks really slow, but you want to be careful and not have any guards see her. Because you're invisible, basically, but she's not invisible.
Why are you giving me this?
Wait, what? Can they see Eva? Are you sure? The guy lying in the grass can't, though.
I mean, if they're like if you're really close, they can probably see her. In general.
You're a wonderful man.
Oh,
Oh,
Kill me now.
just handled. They notice, but they immediately get clapped.
it's like they've done this before. I like it. It's clean.
There's only room for one boss and one snake.
All right, so we'll see if Wolf gets a better fight here. There is a loop that we want to do. It misses the counter. All right. Yeah, so there's a loop you can do on this fight that makes this fight a lot faster, but it's very reliant on you not messing up any parts of it. If you mess up any part of it, then the fight's going to be a little weird.
To show for it. Move or you're dead.
So So we have WolfPlisken's audio here. We're gonna have some him versus the boss right now. The boss, like I said, very tricky fight if you don't get the loop. She has really weird like sections where you can actually hit her.
Here I come.
And those counters, by the way, as well, they're a little tricky. Like you can't do it too early, and you can't do it too late. You gotta find that little sweet spot. Most runners on very easy wait for the exclamation point. That's also like a really good visual cue.
Get ready.
Yeah, just basically having to chase the boss. That this fight can be a little long. It's hard. Like it's if you can't shoot her, get a good angle on her, able to counter those sections. It's just gonna be really tricky. And it's also kind of hard to see her in the section as well. Her camo is very strong here, even for our eyes. Yeah, those counters can be tricky though. That's like I've been saying. It's if you get a counter, you're able to just retaliate and do some damage. But right now, WolfPlisken having a little bit of trouble. Needs to just get these counters. Yeah, like I said,
You can
you
never
cannot
press it
counter
early.
Yeah,
You
it's
never
done.
press
Oh,
it
breaks
early.
out though. Oh no.
Can only break out so many times.
Yeah. So in this fight, you're only allowed 3 slow counters. If you can get you can do fast counters. Which
I
is
think that's only in Euro,
information.
and I think it's based on her stamina, not the number.
Is it
of
really?
I think it's
Is
once
it
she's
really?
below like a quarter. Yeah, it
Oh,
changes.
really?
Yeah.
I've always like I just like
Do it.
assume it because it's like on Euro. That's how I always imagine. It's like I can never get 3 of the bad counter.
Just WolfPlisken sticking with his crack shot, just shoots her while she runs in instead with free aim. That's so funny.
Oh, there you go. Gets the counter.
This'll be
Should
the
be
end.
end the fight.
That'll do it.
Nope, not yet.
No, oh my god, she's on like 1 HP. He thought it was over 2. I've been there. But when she runs away, you can actually lock onto her in third person. Let's see that crack shot one more time. Oh, she dodged that time. Gets the counter. Surely this is it.
Yep, one more shot. That's it. All right, so GG's. That is going to be a win for ohmacs. That is a very, very big gap. There's not really a big reason to go to IGT right now, unless both runners want to go there. GG's ohmacs.
I would almost. I mean, I'd stake my life on the fact that ohmacs has won.
Yep. I'm gonna undeafen the members really fast. All right, GG's ohmacs.
Oh, thanks, dog. I don't sugarcoat it. Am I the first runner to ever get eaten by a crocodile during a marathon?
we didn't even notice it. We'll put some as well. Yeah, that was quite the race, guys. A lot of swings here and there.
It was the highs and lows for sure.
Congrats.
I'm shocked, and GG's.
I made a lot of fuck ups. I was shaking pretty bad the whole time, so that's my bad.
No,
We did
not,
say-
that happens. I had my the early run for me was like a comedy of errors. I had a really clean middle section. So
Yo, Wolf, can you turn your TV down in the background? We
yeah.
got some audio bleed through.
But yeah, like no worries. You know, if there's nerves, like I mean, this is your first time doing like a race like this. You know, we've all been nervous. Me and Apache, like everyone who's ever raced anything, has been nervous. So it's
Oh
like
yeah.
it's fine. You know, you just well, if you and I hopefully you enjoyed it because it was really fun to watch. You know, we enjoyed watching you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I had a great time.
Definitely. I would definitely do this again. And I said this whole event has like brought me back into the fold of MGS3. Like I forgot how fun a run it is. So
Yeah, it's super sick, super sick. It was me and Patchy were on our toes. When okay, Omax, this one part of the run that Apache will like never stop talking about. He's talking about it's when you did the end fight.
oh I can't believe that went as well as it did. I have had so many runs die on the end, or like I have like squeezed through with like a lucky shot after he starts running or something like that. So the fact that that actually like worked out, I was like fist pumping the air the whole ladder sequence. I was so happy.
Yeah, I can believe it. It's a really hard trick. And
Yeah, it
then
is.
for for WolfPlisken, like you're like a relatively like, new runner of this game, right? So it was really cool to see like your spin on certain things. You play this game a lot casually, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah, on my channel, I do a lot of European extreme runs with like weird challenges added in and stuff. And this was just a chance to try out speedrunning for once. So
Yeah, no, it was really sick because like we were able to see like your game knowledge, the way like you do certain things. It really showed that you like play the game a lot, and that was really cool to see. Like I was really like happy to watch that.
Yeah,
I'm
particularly.
assuming. Oh, sorry. Go on,
I was going
Apache.
to say, particularly your fear fight. Like, as soon as you messed up the fear, you were just like, "Ah, it's okay. I know what he's going to do," and then just like did the fight perfectly with
Let-
free aim
let-
shots. Like we
let
were
me just
popping off.
say-
We love that. We never see that in the speed run.
the first time I ever did the Fury on European Extreme, it took me, and granted I was drunk, but I was doing a 16-hour stream, and it took
Oh,
me
jeez.
probably like 3 hours to beat him and lots of anger.
It's a hard fight to do without cheesing him. It's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
I legit don't know how. If I can't cheese, I don't think I've ever done the fight casually in European Extreme. Not once.
Yeah.
I don't know how.
It's
Yes.
it's a nightmare fight. I have to know. I'm guessing that's what Major. Oh, maybe not. There was one thing in chat that I was deeply like, what was he referring to? And that was when Major Zero just like wrote F and then saved like a few seconds later.
It's because the game feed was kind of lagging. That's about it.
Yeah, no, the game
okay.
feed, the stream looked like it was going to crash for a sec, but then it just
Oh,
came
okay.
back.
I thought it was gonna be some like something that happened in game. So okay. I gotta shout out Major Zero, man. That guide he made is crazy good.
Yeah, that helped a lot. Although I can't do any of the boss tricks. Every time I try to do the flashbangs at the end, I flash myself and fail.
I'm for me that's as probably as a parent during the run, that's the pain for me. Man, I picked up and used smoke grenades for that because I have killed so many runs just running out of stun grenades because I keep either like limp wristing them or throwing them way over the I'm so bad at the like overhand underhand thing with nades.
Oops, sorry.
Yeah.
Just opened stream on my phone. Sorry if you heard that.
Yeah. If
all good.
if you guys are curious and you guys want to have some advice with me, Apache, we're talking about stuff you guys have been doing. If and another big thing too is like if you guys ever want to like reach like a new PB level or to get like a lot better to this run, I would recommend watching like a run to see what people do in certain sections because it is kind of weird. Like you're like kind of panicking. You're like, what do I do here? I don't know, because it's like it's something like you're doing on the fly, and it's like it's hard to remember like certain things at certain times. But if you watch a run, you'll remember like, oh, this person does this. Oh, this person taking this path. You know, stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, with the end, that's like I had been practicing because I watched before I watched Major Zero's thing. I'd watched your PB. So I was trying to like do your strat for the like a slightly different strategy than Zero uses because I think Zero uses 3 flashbangs and
Yeah, that's
It's
the
because that
oldest
strat is brand
That's the
new.
older
It's
strat.
like 2 weeks. Like that
Yeah.
the end strat that
Really
you did's
good.
been around for like 2-3 weeks. I don't
course
even
is.
know how to do it.
Oh, that's a PB. That's my first sub 120.
All sick. Let's go.
Yo, let's go in a
Man.
race. Awesome.
I'm nervous to see what I got.
Oh,
WolfPlisken, hopefully you stick around with speedrunning. It's cool to see people who love MGS3 put their foot into speedrunning because it's a game we've all loved and we took that plunge to start speedrunning.
Well, I've been a huge part of the MGS community since the Portable Ops days. And
man.
Portable Ops actually and MGS1 are two games that I want to get into speedrunning. So
Oh, sick.
Well, for MGS1, there's so much like info and help, and for portable apps, you could watch a run with a magnifying glass, and I don't know. The runners of it are super nice though. They would help you.
Yeah.
They'd be like, "Oh
The
my god,
runners
a
would
new
be
portable
super
app's right now."
excited. Exactly. Yeah. People. The thing about MGS people like speedrunners is they're like, oh, someone wants to run my game. I want to help this person out really badly because it's like it's sick.
It's nuts. I was learning at first. I first learned MGS3 for Slurpathon like years and years ago, and when I was like just like casually learning it on stream, I'd regularly have like Major Zero or other like big runners at the time like pop in and be like, "Yo, you should try doing this," or like maybe do this and stuff like that. And once I got into the Discord, it's like one of the friendliest communities I've been in. It's awesome.
I will say Apache and I actually became friends through Twitter, and he's been pretty good about, getting back to me when it comes to stuff with MGS3. So good man.
Oh yeah.
Glad to know him.
Thanks, mate. You too.
Right on. Well, I've got my run up next, so I think I got a sound check and stuff for that. But
Yep, for
So
sure.
real fast, my game audio is gonna keep going, but the video might cut for a second. I just got to turn you guys up. Hold on.
oh, yeah, no worries.
All right, no problem.
It was a pleasure racing you, Plisken. I look forward to the next time.
Yeah, I had a
we
good time, dude.
We want to do more races for this game, so hopefully
Yeah.
you guys are down for
I'm-
that kind of sort of deal.
I never played the MGS2 VE, but like the MGS2 VE League was like my favorite thing to watch ever. That was
Oh yeah, it's always so sick. Like I love watching leagues and tournaments like that.
yeah.
You talk about the OG V2 League.
Yeah.
It was great to watch, but it was harsh to participate in. I'll say that.
Okay,
it's
fair
a
enough.
lot of MGS2. It's a lot of MGS2 that you're just gonna
I somehow
play.
convinced so many people to play a match every single week for like 16
man.
weeks.
When I
It was
first
so
started-
long.
When I first started playing this and started playing MGS in the community, we did MGS1 League as well, and then it eventually moved to Twin Snakes. So
Nice.
it's there's always something fun to like experience stuff like that, like just races in general, or just like a different way to like play these games.
Totally.
It's great.
What's a little amusing is the first run I started practicing on just really late one night in bed on the Switch with 30 FPS. And I was like, oh, I got done with the virtuous mission in like 5 minutes. I can do this.
Oh man.
That's how it
It feels-
starts.
Yeah, it's how it starts. Because here's the thing I like about MGS is it really is made for speedrunning. Like a lot of the games are really well made for speedrunning because it's like
Mhm.
it's a perfect length. There's a lot of skill involved. Stuff like that. It's really really cool to see. There's so many.
There's a
different-
guide. There's a really good guide, a really good video guide. I gotta shout that out again.
Yeah,
Um,
the MGS3
Major
guide
Zero?
is so good. Yeah.
Also, just like the Metal Gear community in general, it's just awesome. We had a run. We had a run earlier today of Twin Snakes. That should be like required viewing. Like they should teach that in schools. That was one of the best things I've seen in years.
The cock punching was next level.
Exactly. It was phenomenal.
Yeah, there's so many different creative ways to speedrun MGS games, so it's really I'm very happy to take part of and watch all these runs in general.
Well,
And see it.
I joined Lime City, and I'm glad to be a part of it in terms of being on Twitch. So it seems like there's a lot of cool people.
Yeah, for sure. If you ever want to like push your runs to the next level, feel free to ask questions and help us. We're willing to help you out and stuff like that. We're not shy about that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
For sure. Right on.
Yeah.
Oh
were
my
there
God,
any
Oswald.
were there any runs? I mean, were there any parts of the run where you guys were thinking a lot of different things? You were like, oh god damn it, or let's go, or
I'm sure you noticed every time I messed up, I shook the camera back and forth. Like, no.
I think for you guys it was the Fury. Obviously, that was very annoying.
I like that was the first time I've messed up the Fury since like I started derusting. I'd gotten so good at doing the Fury, and then I absolutely dropped the ball, and it was like a magnificent, like the ball was rolling down the street and like fell into a gutter. It was like the Fury. I managed to mess up the Ocelot unit, which wasn't great. And then
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
yeah, you
that was
guys.
and
my
then
dumb
I
mistake.
managed I managed to hit like 4 electric fences.
Yeah,
Well, the game doesn't keep up on the Ocelot unit too quick, so like it said I had one left, and that's why I ran the opposite way. Because I was like, where is this
Oh,
guy?
yeah.
You guys both went the opposite way. It was interesting. All right, so time coming up for WolfPlisken. Here we go.
Oh god, it's
And
worse than my trial time.
Eh, it's a live
124.
marathon luck, right?
Yeah, like I said, Plisken, it's like it's your first race ever. Like you're brave enough to like take that plunge and be like, I want to experience running this game and playing it in a different way. And this is just the first of many if you're willing to continue doing races and stuff like that. So no
Ironic.
worries there.
Ironically, I got leech for the leech we don't take off.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, no worries. I'm very happy you guys ran. We're gonna. You guys have any last words before we move on to ohmacs' next run?
I'll leave it to WolfPlisken because I'll do my shoutouts after Hot. So
Yeah, I was just gonna say thank you to everybody from my community that came over and watched, and thank you to everybody in this community, and thank you for having me. If you guys like Metal Gear stuff, feel free to follow me. I also play a lot of other things. I'm doing Uncharted 1 through 3 right now, so
nice.
yeah, that's really it. And Omax, thank you again.
Oh, my pleasure.
You did a great job, and maybe someday we can run against each other again.
Hey, sounds good. I look forward to it.
Ditto.
Cheers.
All right, well that's it for me. Good luck with your next run, dude.
Thanks.
All right, thank you guys so much. And the next one we have is actually ohmacs playing Harat. So stay tuned for that, guys. We'll be
Great,
there
great.
shortly.